Well, let's get to it. It is Saints Falcons week, and who better to talk Atlanta Falcons than a former Falcon wide receiver, 12 years in the league. You can hear him every weekday on 680 The Fan in Atlanta as a member of the Front Row. He is Brian Finneran. Finn, thanks so much for joining us this week, this big week on Know Your Enemy presented by Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, super excited, Graf. I appreciate you having me and thinking about me, and hopefully I can do this show some justice.
Absolutely, you absolutely can and will do it justice. Now let's talk Falcons here. Raheem Morris is 3-1 as the interim head coach. Of course, he replaced Dan Quinn, who started the year at 0-5 before he was relieved of duty. I mean, you think about it, Raheem Morris could be 4-0 if Todd Gurley would have hit the deck against Detroit. What's been the difference?
It's a great question. I think Raheem Morris has gotten a little bit more aggressive defensively. They've changed a few things up. I think Dan Quinn came in here, 5-6 years ago with that Seattle Seahawks mentality of play cover three, let the guys play their roles, how they're supposed to do it. But when you don't have the talent on your roster like they had in Seattle, you can't win that way. And that's why our defenses have been subpar.
Even more good news for the Falcons this week. You should be getting Calvin Ridley back at wide receiver opposite Julio Jones. What is his addition going to do as far as attacking the Saints secondary, who's played pretty well in the last few weeks?
I scored 19 touchdowns in my career. I think Calvin Ridley has 21 in like 2 years. So the guy's an absolute touchdown machine, and he's that because Julio Jones is on the field with him. And he's such a good route runner. He understands defenses and schemes. And then Matt Ryan trusts him. Big face throw balls in the back of the end zone, slants, the routes where they go back and in and out, where Julio scored on last week on post corners. So with Julio on the field and Calvin on the field, it opens up everything for everybody else.
Give me one player, could be offense, could be defense, could be special teams, that Saints fans have to look out for on Sunday in the Dome.
All right, I'm going to go in the defensive backfield. I want to say A.J. Terrell because I feel like Jameis Winston's going to throw us a ball or two that'll be interceptable. But I really do think Keanu Neal could be a thumper because you can bring him down on the box. He can try to mirror Alvin Kamara a little bit. I don't necessarily love that matchup, but I like him coming downhill.
All right, Brian Finneran, well done. Can't thank you enough. Know Your Enemy, presented by Microsoft Teams. It is Saints Falcons week. Finn, thanks so much again. Enjoy the ball game.